Good afternoon. So today we're doing part 2 of this set, LEGO Creator Series 3-in-1 set, SKU number 31147. Now this set is quite unique in the sense that it doesn't only have one build, it has 3 distinct separate builds out of the same set of bricks. 2 videos ago, we've already done the first set within this brick set, the first build, the static camera from the early 2000s, displayed right here. And I'm quickly gonna flip over the box for you guys to see all 3 builds. So this is what we've done before, and you can see that in that video 2 videos ago. And we have sets 2 and 3 left. Set 2 is the television set, and then build 3 is the video camera build. So it's quite unique, and I really enjoyed building the manual camera. Again, SKU number 31137, LEGO Creator Series 3-in-1. So the reason why the box is open is exactly that. We've already done one set, and what I've done since the previous video is I've disassembled this set to make sure that all of the bricks are separated and individual, and so that we can go on with build number 2, the television set. So I'm not going to walk through the box again because it's the same thing, but once again we're going to do the television set build number 2 from this LEGO Creator Series box. So opening up the box once again and just showing you the contents. Again, this has been opened, right? So don't be confused by that. And this is what we've done last time, the static camera. It was super fun. I gave it, I believe, a rating of 9.4 out of 10. And then we have the video camera, and that's going to be for a video in the future. Also super nice. And what we're going to do today is the television set. The television build. A cute little old-time or retro television with the antenna on top. And here's the instruction manual for the same. And the backside as well. Rebuild the world. Lego and Lego logo are trademarks of the Lego Group 2024, the Lego Group. And some identification numbers. So putting the instruction manual to the side for a sec. And when I was doing the OG unboxing, there were 4 paper packs of bricks. Now you're not going to see that anymore because it's all in one big bunch done. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour everything out on the table, trying to avoid dropping or losing any of the bricks. Just making sure that it's empty. It's empty like so. So putting the good old box aside, and let's see what we have. Just checking if everything is in frame, which is sometimes a challenge to do, but it should be fine. And before starting, I'm just going to grab a quick sip of water. Lemon water, to be specific. And off we go. For the start, we have some nice colors, as discovered already in the previous video. Some light grays. I think light gray is the dominant color here. We've got some nice blacks. We've got some dark gray pieces. We've got some popping reds, some popping yellows as well. And these really nice water blue colors. I really love these in the previous episode. And I believe the most frequently occurring piece or brick was this 1x2 flat blue piece. I really love this. So let's do it. Opening up the instruction manual and checking once again whether you guys can see it. Yep, should be Should be good. Okay. Okay. Just gonna pull these down a bit more for better viewability for you. And then we can start. Let's go. Step number 1. I believe we started with the same setup. So here we have the 4x12 flat black piece. And on top of that, we add this nice blue color 2x4 flat brick. And not just once, but actually 4 times. On the top of the black. So we've got some nice coverage there. That's 3. And that's 4. And then we have twice the 1x1 flat smooth surface dark gray piece. And as previously in the previous video, in the static camera video, it was sometimes a challenge to find certain bricks. And I guess that's going to be the same this time around. But it's always a nice little dopamine hit, or nice little feeling when you can finally locate something that you've been looking for like 2 minutes. So here we have a sub-build, you can see. So I'm putting this aside for a couple of minutes, and we're going to start with the most frequent and my favorite brick of the set, the 1x2 flat blue piece. And on top, we'll go right ahead and add 2 red 1x1 flat bricks. And then stack on top the same base blue brick once again. And to the bottom we add this 1x8 dark brown piece. And then we'll finish it off with these 2 trapezoid based shapes to the right and to the left. And we add another 1x8 dark brown piece to the front here. Oh no, that's a flat one, sorry. We need a dotted one. That's also a flat one. Let's see if I can locate the dotted one. There it is. Perfect. So the twin of the base we had right there, joining the team. And finally, the little chopped up pyramid. I mean, the top is kind of chopped off of it. And let's see where we have it. Now it's actually an asymmetrical piece. And it goes right there, like so. And as always, we have the little progress bar at the bottom of the pamphlet to help us see where we are at. And now, sub-build done, and now we join the sub-build with the OG build, like so. Click. Perfect. 2x4 light gray coming up. Perfect. To me, this is like the classic Lego piece. This is what I interacted with most as a child. The 2x4 3-dimensional. I don't know why. And I was discussing in the previous video, thinking about what might be the most frequently occurring Lego brick. Shape, size, color. And I thought it must be the 1x1, the classic 1x1. But also the 2x4 is a good candidate as well. And these red little L shapes add a nice little touch to our structure. 4 times. Next up we have, and I kind of learned that it's wise to look at the numbers here because you might forget. You might apply 2 or some and then forget that there were 2 additional more. Sometimes you just get in the groove too much, or I do, get a bit overconfident about what's going to be added next, and then you messed up. I'm also kind of curious. I've got lots of Lego questions and theories, but I'm curious how many kinds of Lego brick colors are out there, like globally, from the start of the history of Lego. Okay, sub-build time. 2x6 black flat piece. And on top we add this unique yellow shape, this semicircle at the front. And right next to it, the classic 1x1 light gray in color. There is its twin. Perfect. This is like the Simpsons yellow, Simpson family yellow, and the skin thereof. Okay, next we had a similar step in the previous build, the static camera build. We stack atop of each other 3 diamonds, and we actually have, you can see, we actually have 2 stacked on top of each other already. And there's the third one. And we need to do that twice. And I need to get a Lego brick separator tool. I've had one of those when I was a child, because when disassembling the static camera, I messed up my nails, my thumbnails so bad. Well, not so bad, but there could have been a more practical and less painful solution. So that's 2 diamonds, and there's the third diamond. Perfect. And we add those to this structure, like so, and like so, as well as the 2 V's or hearts or L's to the sides, black in color. Nice symmetries right there. And to the bottom we add this unique L shape with the thin part, but also a bit thicker part. But even the thicker part is a flat piece. They kind of look like speakers, is what I said in the previous video. And I still kind of believe so. Like so. And we come back to the OG build and add the new element as well. Nice. Next page. We're gonna top that with our 4x12 light gray brick. Joining those like so, ensuring that it's a proper snug fit. To the front we also kind of cover it up with 3 4x4s, a black one and 2 light gray ones. Oops. Perfect. So we kind of closed off our structure. It looks like Homer Simpson's head is stuck in there, which is something he would probably do. So we flip the current structure over like so, and we add 4 times this unique quarter circle like shape, light gray color. That's 2. And there is 3. And we have somewhere there the 4th one. Perfect. And then 4 times the black diamonds. Beautiful. It's 1. Number 2. And let's see where number 3 is. Hiding right there. Number 3. And finally, number 4. Perfect. Okay. Step 13. We're getting 3-dimensional after all of the flat pieces we have had. We need to flip the structure over again. And we start with the edges, with the corners, to be more specific. The 2 corners of the V or L-shaped light gray bricks. And hugging them around are 4 dark brown, chocolate brown 1x1s. That's 1. And there's 2. We've got 3. And finally, you have 4. Perfect. And in comes the double washing machine to the right. And adding to its extensions, first a 1x1 flat red brick, and then a smooth black dot, like so. Like so. Just checking if I hadn't missed anything. Next up we have, continuing on the left side, a 1x2 light gray, and again a dark brown 1x1. Next we have some asymmetrical component of the build, a rectangle to be more specific, and that rectangle's 4 corners are these L shapes or V shapes or angular hearts, and within the corners we add 2 of these quite unique bricks right here next to each other. See, that's 1 going there, and to the opposite side as well, back to back with the red brick. And then we add 2 more corners of the black brick. Perfect. So again, we're losing some of the symmetry, which is fine. Ah, nice. We now fill up this little empty pool of brick void or brick vacuum with a sub-build. Unique in the sense that it has holes between the dots. So that's the base structure. At the top, we add circles. Black ones to be specific, but not this one this time around, but rather another one of the same design. Let's see if we can locate it. Nope. Maybe, yep. It was interesting. I was thinking in the previous video whether when I was searching for a certain piece for like 2 minutes, not being able to locate it, whether it was in an obvious place. And it was many times like looking at the setup from the above or from your POV. It was at such an obvious place. So filling up that hole right now. Nice. Okay. Step 18. We're going to fill up the left portion here. And first we add the 1x3 flat piece with the smooth top, black in color. Right there. Next to it we have 2 black dots, or dark gray. Yeah, dark gray rather. I wonder if this is the one, because this has a hole in it and this looks solid. I'm just going to double check whether there is a solid one as well, or it's just, no, I guess it's this one. Yeah. It's definitely this one. And I think I've had the same dilemma when building the static camera. Adding that in the corner. Let me just grab a sip of lemonade. I've got some lemonade and some citrus water for those confused that sometimes I say this, sometimes I say that. And my voice is cracking a bit, I think, because I've just finished a 2-hour video of the Lego Harry Potter Advent Calendar unboxing and unedited assembly, which was super fun. But, you know, my voice can take only so much beating, so to say. I don't tend to talk that much normally, but I enjoy doing it in these videos. Oops. And yeah, this goes one under, and it's going to be fun removing it. If I'm able to, I remove the 1x1 brown piece to be able to access it better. Shoot. Okay, that's a nice challenge. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one as well. Yep. Okay. So I'm adding back the 1x2 lightweight and the 1x1 dark brown, and then we have, where is it though? There it is. So it's under the 1x1 by 1 row. Yeah, that looks better. Now we can add the 1x4 smooth tops flat piece, the black color, once and then twice. Perfect. And we fill it up again with a 4x4 flat black piece. Nice. Nice snug fit as always. And I might drop by the Lego store close to my place to grab a Lego disassembler to avoid messing up my nails again with, disassembling this for the third build, the the video camera build. So for step 19 we have a 1x4 dark gray brick going right here, and to the edge we add, let's see, the light gray heart shape or V shape, and a 1x1 brick once again. And to this corner as well we have the light gray V shape, and I missed a brick here because next to the red one there should be a 1x1 brown brick. So I'm gonna add that right now. And here we have one more 1x1 light gray, as well as a Simpson head, well, half of it anyways, once again. Looking good. And now, building further up, we need the 1x6 4 times. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I missed something here again. I wonder if I missed it or the instructions. These. Just give me a sec. Or did I mess up? Interesting. So I don't see anywhere the, oh, there it is. Okay, I missed that. So adding those 1x3s post, but not too late, luckily. And hopefully I didn't miss anything else, but we're gonna see. And we're gonna continue with the 1x6s 4 times. So that's, oops, that's number 1. And that's number 2. And that's number 3. And that is number 4. If I can locate it, there it is. By the way, if you hear some voices in the background, I'm home alone, but the walls are kind of thin, so I think the neighbor's on the phone. She sounds pissed. So that's where the potential sounds are coming from. That's 2 of the 1x2 flat blacks. And we need one more. 2 more, sorry. To the corner, the last, I believe, 1x2 flat black piece. This red one always kind of falls under the booklet. Let's see whether we can find that. There it is. Perfect. Let's go. Okay. Sub-build time. I'm going to put this aside for a quick sec. And let's start. It's the flat, smooth 1x6 right here. We're going to flip that upside down, and we're going to add, so here it doesn't have the stickers applied yet, but I've already applied the stickers in the last build, so I'm just going to go along with that. And it might not be the order that they request in this build, but it wouldn't really make sense to remove them and reapply them later. So we have the dog, the giraffe, we have the school bus and some tropical trees. A nice little touch. So that's the first row of pictures. Then we have some butterflies being happy and flying around their flowers. Number 4 is a roller skate. And I'm going to give you a overall look in a second. And for number 6 we have a motorbike. Like so. So here are the 6 images for the camera / the TV / the video camera. So continuing, we're going to apply 2 1x1 flat pieces. One like so. And that's a different brick. But let's see if we have the second one. We do. Oops. These are quite loose now in their fit. Usually the fits are super snug and tight, but this time around with these little transparent bricks with the stickers applied, they can disassemble themselves quite easily. And I'm looking for a 1x4 dark gray piece, and it's right there. Okay, now the structural integrity has improved significantly. And to the bottom we add my favorite brick of the set. For some reason, it's just a refreshing blue we have right here. 3 times 1x2. And to those we add these also kind of unique shapes because it has 2 sets of dots going for it. That's 1 time, and that's 2 times. And I can already see that the TV might be a smaller set because we're 2/3 there already. Or maybe I'm just a bit faster compared to last time. Well, looking at the time, it's 35 minutes already, so I'm not really that much faster. So in this set, it would apply the stickers at this point, but as you can see, we already have those applied, so that's all good. And now it's subset joining time, which is always a nice thing to do. So we have the previous structure, the base structure, and the new one, and it fits right in there, like so. Perfect. So that's going to be the front of the television, I believe. The face of the television. Nice. And we're going to add another layer of bricks right here. We're going to do the 1x4 flat top, smooth top flat pieces, flat blacks, ones. Then we have the 2 triangular shapes, ones there, and then to the right as well. We have once again a 1x4 flat, smooth top black piece right here. Hopefully, yeah, you guys can see it. And then we have cousins. I would say they're cousins because they have the same color, they have the same one dot top structure with the hole on the dot, but one is rectangular and the other one is circular. So that's to the right. Let's see if it fits. What is the issue there? Interesting. It's not a perfect fit. Okay, now it's snug. Then we need the circle right there. And it's got a hole, so it's not this one. Or is it this one, like so, upside down? Will it fit? No. Or maybe this one? I do wonder if it's that one. Okay, I'm just gonna search through real quick to make sure I don't change up the bricks. But based on what I see, I thought there should be a hole on top of the circle, like on the square. But there's no such piece as far as I'm concerned. So we're gonna go with that. And then cross our fingers for good luck. Speaking about good luck, I purchased the Good Fortune set on Black Friday at quite a nice discount on the lego.com store. It's such a unique build. I'm really looking forward to that. So here we add the little symmetrical rod, red one, to this hole. Ah, that was satisfying. And we attach to it this black disc, like so. Perfect. Next up we're going to round off the edges. This time, literally. It's one light gray color. It's so nice when you're doing a color scheme for a while and then you kind of get freshen up with a new color or a new dimension. Like right now, we were doing the deeper, the harsher colors, and now we've got some light gray as well to kind of soften it up, which is a nice shift in the build. And I'm trying to locate the fourth quarter circle. Hopefully it's in here somewhere. Yep, it's right there. And then we need two light gray dots. That's one. Joining here. Okay, so this might have been incorrect because the other one should go on top as well. That's one. And then, did I, it's always the $1,000,000 question. Did I mess up? I can't locate the piece that the set's instructing me to add. Interesting turn of events. I'm just gonna scan through these, sorry, one more time. And then see if we have said piece. It might be again at an obvious place, which would be better compared to losing it. So we need the black circle, but not this one, and not this one either. Might be hiding underneath another brick, which is what happened a couple of times. But right now it doesn't seem so. Just gonna quickly check the box, but it's not there either. Give me a second. I'm also going to check the floor to make sure I haven't dropped it. But it also doesn't seem so. I'm taking a quick look from the top for a potential better view. Please give me a second. I'm just gonna check my Lego drawer. It might be in there. It might have fallen out in the drawer itself. And then I'm gonna be back in like 30 seconds max. Nope, unfortunately it's not there. I'm just gonna grab a sip of water. And then we're gonna decide how to proceed. We might just skip that brick and hope for the best. Just scan through one more time. But I mean, this would fit potentially, right? Because it's the same height. Oh, maybe it's got applied something. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So it was that piece, but I applied in the previous set a black dot to its top. And I thought it's one single brick. So that's why I was confused. Okay, and same with this one. See? Well, okay. That's a relief at least. So now we need to apply the light gray dot atop. And again, it's such a good feeling when you find something that you've lost, or you figure out something that you were trying to do for minutes, which I have been. And we need to smooth top, flat 1x4 light grays. That's one. That's two. And we also need two 1x1 flat light grays to the top left of the structure. To the TV. It's starting to transform into a TV, so we can call it that. And then 1x4 with just two dots at the edges, at the sides. And also to the bottom, symmetrically. Perfect. And then 6 times we have this unique brick, which kind of looks like a speaker from the 2000s. That's 2 times. Next 2 come here. Oops. That's 3 times. And that's 4 times. 5 times. Light gray in color, all of them. Oops. And times. And it's sub-build time. I'm just going to put this on top of the booklet. And I was talking about this in the previous video, but to me, the whole creator set, and I've got another one lined up, the bunny one. To me, it's such a Lego engineering miracle. You know, same set of bricks, and then completely different builds therein. Actually, they're not completely different, but they're like variations to a theme, which makes it even more exciting. So sub-build done, and we're going to add that to the bottom. Oh, that's going to be the leg of the TV set. Oh, nice. It's always nice when you realize what you're building. Now comes the left leg. And again, price to value ratio with these is phenomenal. I bought this for, let me convert, for like $12, 13 maybe, 14, $14. And I've got, you know, 3 builds, 3 hours of fun. So the creator series is an amazing one, and I'm planning to try even more. It's such a good value. And there comes the other leg. Coming together so nicely, isn't it? Okay. Small sub-build time. And we're also done. Oh, this is going to be the last step. Wow. It was so quick. So it's a somewhat smaller set to compare to the static camera that we've had in the previous episode. Well, 2 videos ago. So to this unique hooked 1x2 light gray flat piece, we add the 2 slightly angled smooth top ones. That's one. Let's see if we can find the second one. That's right there. 2. It's like a slipper. It's like a pair of slippers right there. And then we add to that this 3-in-1 rod structure, which I'm going to assemble first. Oh, so it's already assembled, 2/3 of it, but I'm just going to show you. So we push these 2 together and then added to the bottom this cross-shaped rod, like so. Push that in, and then satisfying moment, of course, the joint to the ball moment. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's a nice moving part too. And that goes atop of our set to its predefined position right here. Wow. And magic, we're done. So as you can see, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough in a minute. As you can see, we have a good number of bricks left over. So with the previous set, I believe with the static camera, I think we only had like the usual number of extra bricks that's included in every set should you lose any of the small pieces like this or that one, or maybe the 1x1. But all of the, or 98% of the bricks were used. With the television, we've got some left over that we're not going to need for this build. So I'm going to push those aside. And we're going to do a final walkthrough, review, touch and feel, look and feel of the set after I take a sip of water. Just checking if those are... Oh, no, those can stay in frame on the side. That's fine. Okay, so magic, done. And we've got some recommendations for the other creator sets. So we've got the astronaut, the giraffe, the truck and helicopter, we've got the roller skate, we've got the dragon, we've got this set that we've built right now, but not the static camera, but the television, and we've got the watering structure, watering can. Amazing, this 3-in-1 concept, I love it so much. So here's the usual list of bricks that we have in the set, and here is some advertisement on the back. So, quick walk through the final set. So this is Lego Creator SKU number 31137, 3-in-1 set, including the television, the static camera, and the video camera. And this is part 2 of the 3-part series that I'm doing. This is the television set out of this build series. And let's take a look at the final product. So it's quite realistic. It's an old style TV, as I've said before. And here you have the front with the images, or the, I'd say, nature documentary running therein. Here you have, I believe, the sound structure, with the main part being here and the 2 subparts being here. We have on top, of course, the antenna to be able to actually get content from wherever it comes from. I guess no Netflix back in those days when these TVs were used. And we have the 2 legs, the 2 stands of the TV. So that's the front part. On the top we have these colors, some nice blue and red. On the right side we have 2 buttons, I believe, the on and off button, very nice touches. On the left, not much going on, it's completely flat, but we've got 5 nice colors going on here as well. The back is its back, so we wouldn't look at that in real TVs either, but it's completely flat and it's got 2 dominant colors to it. And here we have the bottom with the legs, the stand, and the 2 semi-Simpson heads. And some additional buttons maybe. A very nice set. Again, very realistic. If you think about old-time TVs, it's super nice to hold in your hands. It's like very compact. I still love the color schemes, the color themes going on in this set. The light gray, the black, the dark brown, the refreshing water blue, the very nice red, and the images with the stickers, the animals and the vehicles are a really nice touch and addition. So this was part 2 of the Lego Creator 3-in-1 series, SKU number 31147, the television, the old-time television more specifically. I really enjoy doing this set. As always, I'm rating this set, and out of 10, I'm giving this set a 9.5 out of 10. Really enjoyable, fun build to do. I highly recommend this set. And in one of the coming videos, I'm gonna do and build the 3rd subset within this box of bricks, the video camera. So again, 9.5 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I will catch you guys in the next video, and I'll see you soon. Have a nice day.